Okay, boys, it is day 91, and my discipline has increased somewhat dramatically over the last few days. But I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell you I'm amazing because I'm not. But what I am gonna tell you is this. I'll get into everything else in a moment. Today is the second Friday of the year, which means that this is the day that most people have quit their New Year's resolutions. Now, I don't know if you can relate to this on your behalf or not. Maybe you are incredibly disciplined and the person that you dream of yourself to be, and you're still going with your New Year's resolutions strong. And if you are, then massive fucking respect, because no one seems to ever do that. But for those of you who have fallen off your New Year's resolutions, I'll tell you this. You set those New Year's resolutions because you wanted to change yourself coming into the new year. You wanted to be a new person coming into 2024. You wanted to be the person that you dreamed of being. You want to do the things that you dreamed of doing. And you wanted to do the things that brought you the most fulfillment. But because they're not instantly gratifying and instantly make you happy and instantly give you the dopamine that something like TikTok does, it's easy to get sidetracked and do other things and forget about the initial reason as to why you set those goals in the first place. So, all is not lost. If you've wanted to quit, or you've quit for the last few days, then that's fine. But you've got to realize that there's a reason why you wanted to do these goals, and there's a reason, a bigger reason, that you wanted to be a better person this year. Because everyone comes into the year wanting to do all these things, wanting to do this. Now, you might have fucked up, but it's only human for you to fuck up. Everyone is human, and everyone fucks up. From the highest performers to the lowest performers. Everyone has lied to themselves in some stage of their life. Everyone has said they're going to do something and they don't do it. Everyone. Now, there's more disciplined people than others, but in some point in their life, something has changed. Something has made a difference in their life, in their mindset, in something that they've done. And they've gone, you know what? I'm going to be the person that I dream of being. And you know who those people are? You know who those people are who have had that thing that changed? Those are the people that you aspire to be like. Those are the people that are successful. Those are the people who have the body that you want to have, who have the amount of money that you want to have, who have the fame and everything else that you want to achieve right in front of them, because they stuck to the things that they set themselves. But if you keep saying to yourself this every year, that you're going to do this, do that, do everything else, you're just going to get to a point in your life where you look back, you're like, fuck, what the fuck have I been doing the last few years of my life? I want to do this shit. Now I'm 27. The social norm is to have kids within the next 6 years, 5 years, whatever. I need to find a wife, I need to do this, I need to do this. And you're going to be like, why the fuck did I not start sooner? So before that moment comes, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, am I going to lie to myself and say that something's going to change, but it's not going to change? Like you've been doing the last few years, every day, saying you're going to do something tomorrow, then nothing comes. Saying you're going to do something next year, then you do it, then you fuck it up after the first week. Are you going to be that person who fucks it up and lives an average, normal life? Or are you going to be the person who takes the reins of their life and actually does what they said they are going to do? Now, although there might be a lot of resistance around the things that you said that you're going to do, because you're not used to doing those things, because you're so used to going on video games, going on whatever, that's where it comes in that you've got to be strategic about it. You've got to understand why you want to do it, what the reasoning behind your goals are, why your goals are so important, and also don't go from 0 to 100 and set all these goals for yourself going into the new year and then you fuck them up. Now, you might have fucked up your New Year's goals in the first week. You might have fucked up your New Year's goals within the first 3 days. You might have fucked them up yesterday. You might have fucked them up today. But if you are on the brink of fucking them up, or you have already fucked them up, just think to yourself, 2024 is not over. There's still 51 weeks left. 52, it's 51 weeks left, right? So we're still at the start of the year. You can make a fucking difference, to which you're going to look back and forget about these first 2 weeks that happened. But you're not going to forget about them, because you're then going to look back on your life and be like, right, that was when I made the change. That was where I fucked up and I clicked my fingers and now I'm doing this now. And you'll look back in your life with fulfillment, not with regret. You'll look back in your life happy, not sad. So I'm currently recording this on 2.5 hours sleep, because I said I would get up at 8 a.m. I was on a call with a guy from Dallas until, talking about business, until 4:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something. But I said I was going to wake up at 8 o'clock, and we woke up at 8 o'clock, and I forced myself out. I'm so dumb, but I didn't want to fuck up the schedule any longer. So I've managed to stay awake all day. How productive have I been? I was productive in the hours that I could have been productive. I woke up, worked, then my dad said, do you want to go to IKEA and work with me in IKEA? And I was like, all right, fine, let's do that. So we went to IKEA, we did some shopping, not too much shopping. I mean, I literally bought a spatula and a picture frame. So really exciting. And then he and I sat opposite each other in IKEA drinking free coffees, because all you got to do is pay £1.75 for the mug. Actually, you get it free on IKEA Family, so it was free with meatballs and whatever. If you've been to IKEA, you know the food, right? So we were sat there getting free coffees, just refilling it on the automatic machine. It was nice. And I did that. And then obviously I was tired as fuck, but we kept fucking cooking. I was like, if we go to IKEA, I'm going to actually wake the fuck up and I'll be awake. I won't just be like... So, did that. And then I got home. And as soon as I got home, I got a call with someone offering me a free ticket to go to a Northampton Saints versus Toulon game at Franklin's Gardens. Actually, I think it was Mate, it was some like shitty French team in the Champions Cup. They probably just like scathed themselves in it. Like, they're not a well-known French team. It wasn't Toulon. It wasn't Racing either. But I mean, if you know rugby, you know rugby. If you don't, whatever. But basically, I went to that match. It was a rugby match, and got there at 8. I didn't know I was going until 6:30. Got there at 8, and watched that until 10, and here I am now recording this video when I really wanted to go to sleep. But that's part of the process. You've got to do stuff that you don't want to do. So, and I'm not fucking up the streak. So I'm here talking. But as I say, you have your goals, and you've got to understand why you want to do your goals and why you want to do your New Year's resolutions, because you want to change your life. You want to make a change because you're not content with the life that you're currently living. You want to do something different. So, yes, you might have fucked up the first 2 weeks, but take that in your stride and be like, right, I fucked up, but the way that people move forward, the way that the most successful people in the world move forward, the most famous people in the world move forward, is they're the ones that get back up. They're the ones that do it. Even though they fucked up, they'll get back up and be like, right, here we go again. So you got to be that guy. You need to be that guy. I'm going to give you this related to this. Sorry. This related to this so perfectly, this tweet. I think I retweeted it. I'm going to check. Actually, by the way, I've had a tweet that's gone viral on Twitter like yesterday or the day before. And it's got now 1 million views, so that's pretty cool. But let me find this tweet. I don't think I'm going to find it, actually. I don't think I retweeted it. Oh, what's this audio coming out? I swear I've just heard a whistle. Whatever. You get the idea. So, yeah, the quote was along the lines of this: people will live in a sense of discomfort their whole lives because they're too unwilling, they're too scared of confronting the actual source of that discomfort, which is discomfort in itself, but it's the thing that's going to move them forward. I think they're outside or something. So basically what I'm trying to say, I haven't explained that at all well. I wish I had the quote in front of me, but I'm not going to go looking for it because people are just going to click off the video and be like, what is this guy waffling about? But basically, the things that you need to do to move your life forward, you know exactly what they are, right? To an extent, whether it's, you need to build a business, or you need to build this specific business which you've decided on the model on, or you need to do this specific essay, or you need to start recording YouTube videos. You know exactly what you need to do. And with that being there, you've created such a barrier of resistance around it that you're so unwilling to go and do the hard work to actually start doing that thing. So I feel like I'm absolutely butchering this. So you need to just take the leap and do the things that come with the most pain. Do the things that are the most hard, and those are the things that you're going to be most fulfilled with doing. I wish I had this quote, man. I wish I had this quote. Actually, I think I sent it to my dad. This might be something along those lines. Hold on. So it's this, right? This is a completely different one. It's somewhat related though. You can get good enough at almost anything in 20 hours of focused effort. The problem is most people spend years delaying the first hour. I'll say it again. You can get good enough at almost anything in 20 hours of focused effort. That is under a day. Yes, you might have to sleep in that time frame. Of course, you might have to sleep multiple times. You do it in batches, right? But the problem is most people spend years delaying the first hour. Now, this is how you see such young people being so successful, because they actually take action. Yes, luck comes into it somewhat. But on the whole, these guys don't delay taking that first action, whereas so many people are like, oh, but I want to do this, and this could fuck up, or this could fuck up, oh, I don't know about this, and then I don't know about this, and then they just sit in their same little bubble of procrastination and comfort, so they don't actually take action on anything. So that's how you see these people who are so young, who are just so willing to take risks, be so successful, because they're the ones that take the leaps, they're the ones that take the risks. Whereas the other people who are 27 who wish they did more of their lives didn't, and they wanted it to be perfect, and they were worried about problems that didn't even fucking exist before they even started. Like, just fucking start, and then the problems will come when you start. Don't think about what the possible problems could be, because then you're never gonna fucking start. So just fucking start, and you can work it out as you go along. Because I had the same problem with my friend. If he's watching this video right now, he knows exactly who he is. And I said this to him. I'm going to find the exact quote that I stated to him. And he said, wait. I'm looking for the full caps. No, I'm really sorry. Okay, right, I'm gonna... I hate doing this because people are just gonna be clicking off what's this guy waffling about. Right, there was this, right? My friend was coming up with a load of excuses and potential problems that could come up in his business, right? He was thinking about this. Well, people are more likely to answer via DMs than go through the effort of going on the call. Oh, I don't know what's better. Should I do this or should I do this? Should I do this, or I should perfect this? I should do this. And I said this to him. I said, you're making a problem out of something that is yet to exist. You've got to get there first. I said this like so informally, but you get the idea. I'm going to read it properly. Focus on actually getting calls first, then you can sort this imaginative problem out later. That's one thing I've learned. Before people think about what could happen before it even happens, get calls first, then focus on that. It's the same idea. People are focused on problems that don't even fucking exist, bro. There was the tweet I retweeted earlier. I'm just gonna read this as well, because this made me think, because I hadn't heard it from this kind of perspective before. The reason why you are not in the right state to work is because you're trying to solve non-existent problems. Your thoughts don't give you peace. You stress yourself out too much. Stop focusing on the non-existent future problems. They are the biggest obstacles. They're always a source of fucking procrastination. This could happen. What if I upload this video and it's not very good? Oh, this could be better. Oh, this could be better. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to start YouTube yet. I don't know how to talk to the camera yet. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Just fucking start and you'll learn as you go. No one started and was the fucking best in the world. You've got to start and just fucking learn as you go, right? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm incredible at talking to a camera. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but it's down to opinion. But I've been recording YouTube videos since 2015. And of course, I'm going to be somewhat decent at talking to a camera now, because I've streamed on Twitch for years, doing various things. I've had a personal brand on YouTube, not major personal brand, but I've talked to a camera so many times, I've recorded YouTube videos, I've recorded stuff in regards to business. I've just like, and now I'm able to talk to a camera and it's almost fucking like, it's so easy. It's just, I don't even think, I just talk. Whereas some people were stuck. I'm not trying to say that like I'm better than you, but I'm better than you at this specific thing because I've done it for an extended period of time. And I've got over that thought process of, yeah, I'm scared of this thing. I don't know if I'm ready to do this yet. I don't know if I'm ready to do this yet. You just gotta fucking do it, man. Because if you don't do that, you're just gonna be stuck in the same hole as everyone else. Because you've got to understand that is everyone's problem. That's everyone's problem why they don't start, because they're perfectionist. They are perfectionists. They're scared that something's gonna happen when it hasn't even started yet, and they always sit themselves in a state of fear where they don't actually then take action because they're in that state of fear. So think about it like that, and understand that if you are going to sit there and try and perfect every problem that could arise, that's the key word, then you're going to be stuck in a hole forever, because you're never actually going to take action on the things that are actually going to bring you the things that you want, but also bring you those problems. So what's the point of thinking about a problem that's not even going to exist if you don't actually take action to create that problem in the first place? You're just worrying for the sake of fucking worrying. It doesn't even exist. And there's no real reason why it's going to exist either, because you're never actually going to take action for that problem to then exist. So again, you're worrying about absolutely nothing. You're just ruining your mental state for what reason? Nothing. It doesn't exist. And we always fear the worst as well. So the problem that arises is never going to be as bad as the problem that you think it's going to be. Because again, we always fear the worst. Like the absolute worst that could happen. There's never like, oh, this could happen, but it's only going to be a bit bad. Oh, yeah, but this is going to be... It's always just like, if the world ends, everyone dies. Like that. When you think this is a shit analogy, but you think about it like that. When the world ends, everyone dies. Like if Ebola spreads across the whole world, everyone's gonna die. Right? That's your first thought. I'm gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Yes, the likelihood it could be possible. It might not be as possible. I don't know. The odds might be against or with you. But the point is, you're thinking about the worst before it's even arisen. So actually, you're thinking about something that doesn't even exist. First of all, I imagine every single one of us has worried about what the possibilities of World War III at some point in the last few years. And with that, you always fear the worst. You always think you're going to die. You're going to think this happens. But it doesn't even fucking exist yet. So you're just worrying for no fucking reason about absolutely fucking nothing. It doesn't even fucking exist. And that's the problem. So that's my wisdom for the day. And I mean, just live your life day by day, because this is something I learned from the book How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. Fucking unreal book. So fucking good. But you're worrying about absolutely nothing. Something that doesn't even exist. And it's ruining your mental state. It's ruining your day. It's ruining how you live your life. It's ruining everything in your life, because you're just worrying about something that isn't fucking there. So focus on the problems when they arise, as opposed to thinking about problems before they even exist. That's something I'll give you today. I mean, this is an example of me and my work. One last example. I'll be working on something, but I fear the problem that someone might message me and need me urgently, which never happens, by the way, but I feel like it's going to happen, to which I then worry that it could happen, and then I don't take action on the thing that I'm actually trying to do, and I know I need to do to move myself forward. So I sit there, oh, well, someone could have messaged me on WhatsApp, oh, they might really need me, oh, shit, this guy might be having problems, oh, this guy might be having, like, it doesn't even exist, right? But you're worried that it could exist, so you're always checking. It's always diverting your focus. So again, the reason why you're not in the right state to work is because you are trying to solve non-existent problems. Your thoughts don't give you peace, you stress yourself out too much. Stop focusing on non-existent future problems. They are the biggest obstacles. Just focus on the things that actually fucking exist. But anyway, point is, New Year's resolutions. I've kind of completely gone off track, but I feel like I've explained that, so you get the idea. New Year's resolutions. If you fucked up the last few weeks, I'm going to summarize this. If you fucked up the last 2 weeks and you've set something that you haven't stuck to, assess why you fucked that up. Is it, I've set myself this fucking incredible target of reading 2 books, like 2 hours of reading a day. which is never going to be feasible to someone who's never read before. But you know that the idea of reading is productive, so therefore you've added it into your to-do list of New Year's resolutions, right? But instead of adding it as 2 hours, add it as something that you can actually fucking stick to. My dad doesn't read, so what I went and did was I bought him a book for Christmas called The Daily Stoic, which literally is a page of stoicism every day. All he's got to do is sit there and read 1 page a day. And now, every day, he just takes it around the house and reads it, like wherever. He has it on the table downstairs, he has it upstairs, he does whatever. So build the habit of reading before you try and set yourself fucking like impossible goals that you're never going to stick to, because you're never gonna. You haven't got the habit of reading. You're not a reader. You haven't got the identity of being a reader. You're not a reader. You've never read. You've going from playing video games all day and watching shitty YouTube videos and TikTok to sitting there, one of the most unstimulating things, but so enjoyable when you actually get into it. Unstimulating things, like it doesn't work like you can't just click like that, unless you're a fucking killer, which is very rare. So don't sit there and think that you're a killer, because most likely you're not. And I hate to tell you the harsh truth, but I mean, you've got to build that in yourself. You've got to build that in your mental strength. If you're a killer, you know you're a killer because you've proved it to yourself in the past. But yeah, you just gotta, man, you've just got to realize why you fucked up and what you're gonna do about it. Maybe there's a New Year's resolution you've stuck to. Analyze why you've stuck to that New Year's resolution, and then what's the difference between that one and the other ones, whether it be the resistance around it, whether you found a specific time that works best for you to actually do that thing, whether you've eliminated certain things and therefore has given you the capability to actually ingrain this new thing, or you've swapped it out for something else. Whatever it is, understand why you're doing that one but not the other ones. And maybe that one is very easy for you to just show up to and do, right? So that's something that you can do. But there's other ones like reading, just cut that one down. Reading, like the way I went about reading, I just kind of started reading. I don't know, but don't think that you can just start reading. I'm not saying I'm better, but what I'm saying is I don't know. I actually can't remember why I just started reading. But yeah, do that and your life will change, man, genuinely. But just understand that you fucked up and there's something you can do about it, and the game's not over. Don't wait until next year again and just sit there like a bum all year, because then you're just going to sit there at the end of the year and you're going to lie to yourself again and you're going to be in the same hole. And the next thing you know, 10 years has passed and you're 32 and you still aren't in the position that you dreamed of being in. So yeah, you get the idea. Now, I've just said all of this on about 2.5 hours sleep. I don't know how I've managed to format my sentences so clearly. Maybe I haven't. That's down to the viewer's opinion. But I think you get the idea. But yeah, if you fucked up your New Year's resolutions, analyze them and don't be so harsh on yourself and say, I'm going to do, right, this wasn't working. I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to do 5 minutes a day. I'm going to do 1 minute of reading a day. Just start the act of showing up first. Make it easy as possible to show up, because the weight of reading for 1 page or 1 minute is so much less than saying you're going to read for 2 hours in this certain time frame. So just build the habit, and then once you've made it frictionless for you to show up and actually start reading, then you can build on it, right? Same goes to the gym, same goes for any other habit that you want to ingrain. So that said, you get the idea. I don't need to tell you anymore. Now, it's Friday today. I uploaded a new newsletter on Wednesday night. No, not Wednesday night. Wednesday at 2 p.m. So if you missed that, you can go and check it. Top of the description. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my newsletter loads this year, and I like to think that I'm providing somewhat valuable content there. So if you want to go and subscribe to that, and that's something you would be interested in, and want to hear some more thoughts from me, then feel free to go and check that out. Top of the description, as I say. It's free. Literally, you just got to go on the site and put your email in, and you'll get an email at 2 p.m. on Wednesday every week, but from me. But yeah, with that said, new YouTube video hopefully going to be uploaded on the 14th. That's being edited. I actually think we're going to make the 14th. This is going to be crazy. So first edited video of the year, and I want to stick to 2 videos a month and maybe up that later down the line, but just want to make it consistent first. But yeah, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found a bit of value from it, then I'm glad. I'm glad. And yeah, boys. Day 91, day 92 tomorrow. I need to get some sleep. So appreciate you, boys, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow night. Day 92. Appreciate you, and keep fucking going, man. Lots of love. I appreciate all of you so much, so fucking much, genuinely. So yeah, appreciate you, boys, and good night.